and I'm Skye, and I'm here to do the tarot forecast for January the 11th to the 18th, 2021. So let's see what the cards have in store for us this week. Well, this has been a big week of shifts. And, you know, the planets are changing around out there. And basically, it's saying that not only are we in a new era, but we're about to go through these different learning shifts in our lives. It's about communication. It's about talking to ourselves and basically looking at new ways of our coping mechanisms, looking at the balance and balancing our emotions, getting into routines. This is also a fortunate time. Good news is coming. It's a time of good luck. You know, it's saying open up the doorways of creativity. As we open up these doorways to create new things in the future, you know, it's also saying artistic talents will be made known to us. So we need to go with the flow for that. And it says that we can also take those and manifest things in the future with them. This is about the spoken word. That also includes listening. But the spoken word and the written word is really, really important for us right now. So this could be about journaling, writing down your thoughts, communications in meditation, intentions, and you know, it's basically a time of prayer and also writing things down so that we can manifest them for the future. The 13th, we have the new moon in Capricorn. This is about focusing on what needs to be renewed. It's about making wishes for ourselves, especially with new intentions for new jobs, ambitions, and basically new directions we want to go into for our financial future and our career and our path, and like I said, opening up these doors of creativity. In love, it's about listening to the messages, whether that's spoken, whether it's heard through other people, or whether it's downloaded within us. Paying attention to the messages that we hear. You know, it's saying that we don't want to miss opportunities. It's also about not jumping to conclusions. And, you know, we might not have all the information. So it says be careful with the way we express ourselves with loved ones without having all that information in front of us. Our money times is really good. You know, it's kind of like we have the ability to put that energy forward right now with our intentions, because it's a very fortunate time. So we need to be putting and manifesting all the goals and all our dreams that are going towards a successful, financial and abundant future. So let's see what the cards have to tell us today for the week of the 11th to the 18th. I'm giving these cards a good shuffle up here. There we go. So let's see where they come out. So, here we go. Okay. So, what's interesting is we have got, this is the card of work. Well, it's the craftsman. And he is finishing up those two coins here. He's making those coins. All the rest of them are all here. So this is about tying up loose ends. This is about coming to the end of projects and deciding what we're going to do next. You know, there are going to be a lot of people that have, you know, kind of become either dissatisfied with what they're doing, or this last year gave them an opportunity to, you know, look at their work situation. A lot of people's work situations have changed. So this is about new opportunity. And with it being the craftsman, like I said, the pentacles are connected to our basic foundation of our work life, our security, our home life. So this is about looking at new options. But the King of Swords there, he's the King of Air. And see, he is new ideas, he's new thought process, and he's basically, like I said, the communication, and he's basically the mental side of things. So it's saying looking at what it is that we want to manifest, looking at what we want to do with our jobs. So it's saying any struggles that have been at home, it's saying don't jump to conclusions. You know, it says keeping harmony in the home, allowing ourselves to open up to relationships. If we're not in relationships, it says don't jump into things, just allow things to open up and just communicate, but also don't miss hidden opportunities in new relationships. In relationships that we're already in, it's saying, you know, kind of back off a little bit and concentrate on your own thing rather than what somebody else might be doing or might not be doing. The Queen of Creation here comes up with the sun. So I love that, you know. She is the Queen of creation, of passion, and this is the card of the awakening, and also the children are born. So this is the card of creation and birth. So it's about creating and birthing new ideas for the future. And like I said, opening up those creative doorways and allowing ourselves to express ourselves and to see what we can put our passion into. People this year are going to be passionate about what they want to be passionate about. And as we're moving forward, it says those things basically can create and turn into something amazing for us as long as we put that passion behind it. So I'm looking as well at pages, which this page of Pentacles, pages are youthful, and this is in the element of earth. So this is basically new news, again to, you know, our grounding, our foundation. And with this temperance card, you know, people that have heard me say this before, to temper in Latin is to harmonize and blend. So this is the card of the alchemist. And this is to lose one's temperance is to lose one's temper. So this is staying in balance and staying grounded. New ideas on how to express ourselves. New ideas in balancing our emotions and looking at new ways of our coping skills. This was my card of the week last week. It was the Hermit. And, you know, the Hermit is, you know, basically he lights up the dark path. He moves forward. He shows the way. This is his internal spark. This is about holding our energy back, watching what happens without jumping in with 2 feet. And basically, you know, when we're in the company of the Hermit, he tells us to pull back and to go into our inner reflection, but not to stay in the dark for too long. It says to follow the light so we can come out with new ideas and new awakenings. Here's our lovely Hangman. You know, I mean, basically, this is the cul-de-sac. You know, this is basically, if your options are all exhausted, come out with wisdom, learn which direction you're going into with new ideas, and lighten up. It's saying lighten up. You know, this has been, you know, so far the beginning of 2021 has had a lot of ups and downs. It's had a lot of energy. You know, we've got a lot of fiery situations and decisions and things on our outside that are not in our control. And basically what this is keeping our cups full and keeping our harmony, our emotions, you know, our feelings within ourselves basically as full as we can. You know, if we spread ourselves too thin on the outside, you know, it's going to, you know, it's going to deplete us. And it's saying don't do that to ourselves because things are changing very, very quickly that are outside of our control. There's that Tower card again. But the Tower card again, like I said, is the biggest card of change outside of our control. And this is that card of beauty. So what the cards are telling me for the week of the 11th to the 18th is there's a lot of stuff that's going on the outside, but we will see the truth through this. The big thing is about pulling our energy back, not involving ourselves too much in other people's stuff, being able to write our stuff down, communicate, and to find the balance. This is the card of beauty in the Kabbalah. It is also the card of balancing the masculine, the feminine, the sun and the moon. So this is a beautiful card of the lovers, is this beautiful card of inner harmony, which is what the temperance card was telling us. So for this week of the 11th to the 18th, 2021, balance your emotion, come up with new ideas, lots of journaling, lots of writing it down, keep your energies, pulled back so that you're not getting too heavily involved in other people's stuff. And remember that it's time to manifest. This could be a really important time for creating new opportunities for ourselves, for us to go forward into the future and be, secure, and also be abundant, and to be, spiritually and emotionally balanced. And on that note, namaste.